All right. So we're live. We're live. So let's just wait for some people to join in, and we're going to be live in a few moments. You're live. We're live. So, guys, if you can see and you can hear me, just go ahead and type a 1 in the chat. If you can see and you can hear me, just go ahead and type a 1 in the chat real quick. Type a 1 in the chat real quick. Woo! I can see Joseph. I can see Ojo. Just type a 1 in the chat. Type 1 in the chat. If you can see and you can hear me, just go ahead and type a 1 in the chat real quick. All right. Lovely, amazing day we have today. All right. I can see Juliet Berewari. Kadri Babatunde, you're welcome. It's lovely to have you guys here. You're welcome. So Scaling Tales, you're welcome. Nazi Handsome, woo! You're welcome. All right. Oluwatosin Ujo, you're welcome. Let's get started right away. So let's get started right away. So I'm gonna share my screen, and the moment you can see my screen, just go ahead and type screen in the chat. Welcome to this 3-day masterclass. All right. So once you can see my screen, just go ahead and type screen in the chat. Once you can see my screen, just go ahead and type screen in the chat. Oh, Paul Annie, you're welcome. Paul Annie, you're welcome. If you can see my screen, type screen in the chat. Please, if you can see my screen, type screen in the chat. I don't know. Can you guys see my screen? If you can see my screen, just go ahead and type screen in the chat. Is there something wrong with the chat? I'm not seeing anybody's chart. If you can see my screen, just type screen in the chat. I want to be sure you can see my screen. That's why I need somebody to type screen in the chat so that we can proceed. Type screen in the chat if you can see my screen. Type screen in the chat if you can see my screen, everybody. Why is nobody typing now? Or just type 2 in the chat if you can see my screen. Type number 2 in the chat if you can see my screen. Okay. Finally. I wanted to be sure that you guys can hear me and you guys can see me. Lovely. Imo Williams, lovely. So, guys, I'm going to go right into it real quick. So if you look at me, if you see me looking at my left, it means that I am trying to look at your chat and all that, right? So, hi guys, my name is Praise Akinlami, and today I'm going to be mentoring you for the next 3 days in the CPA Money Workshop, right? I'm going to be mentoring you for the next 3 days in CPA Money Workshop, and I want to say a very, very big welcome to you to day one. So let's get to know each other. Let's get to know each other. Please, I need you to type your name, where you're calling from, and what you do in the chat. Like, this is more than just a webinar. It's more than just a free class. It's more than just me giving you value, right? I want to make sure that you guys are carried along. I want to make sure that we move as family, because if we're going to be spending 3 days together, at least we should have some kind of connections. We should have some kind of bond at the end of the day, whereby I know that, okay, I saw Oluwatosin Ojo in this particular class. I know that she's somebody who is a go-getter, who wants to get things done. Or I saw him or Williams or Juliet, or I saw Daniel or Paul or whatever. So just go ahead and type in your name, right? Where you're from and what you do in the chat, right? So I can see Samuel Ayobami Emmanuel from Osun State, Elisha, right? Just put your name, where you're calling from, and what you do in the chat. Let's just get to know each other real quick. We have we're about 18 people that signed up for this class, and we have 13 live. So I'm gonna make sure that everybody is understood all together. So we have Paul Annie from Lagos, Nazi Handsome from Lagos State as well, Emmanuel from Calabar, who is a MedLab student. We also have Enifome from Lagos, who is a baker, which is lovely. So you're all welcome. You're all welcome. You're all welcome. Remember, you guys signed up on this particular class so that you can learn how to make your first $500, $300, $100 from CPA marketing. So this is what we're going to be covering in this particular 3 days. And like I told you guys earlier on, this is day one. So we're going to be covering what's called the CPA money formula, which is exactly how to actually make money with CPA. Now, under that, we shall be talking about the formula for making money online with CPA or any business, why people fail in businesses, the mindset to making money, and also the 3 TPs to making money. Also, we'll talk about understanding the CPA business model, what exactly CPA is, the terms in CPA, and like real life examples of CPA that we see every single now and then. Now, on day 2, we'll also be covering how to get high paying deals, because you guys understand that for you to make money in CPA, you need a very, very good high paying deal. And how to do tax for these companies and the tax that you need to do for these companies to make sure that they are paying you every single time. We'll also cover the types of CPA deals that you should be doing now, and also the offers, negotiation of deals, account setup, and I'll also be showing you my exact CPA deals and exactly how much I make from my CPA deals. Now, that particular day also, we'll be talking about how to do this tax, the types of tax, how to get people to your deals without spending a dime and things like that, and also how to create a simple CPA system that is going to make a lot of money for you. Now, on day 3, we're also going to be talking about how to make them beg you to work with you, because now these companies have gotten to a level whereby they really need you so much that if you can position yourself in a particular way, they are literally going to be sending you emails telling you that, okay, please, can we work with you, right? And on that day, we also be talking about how to make them to beg you, right? You literally have so many deals and you choose and say, okay, this is the one that I want, and this is the one that I want to go with. Now, on that day, we're also talking about how to receive payments, different types of ways, crypto, invoicing, direct to your bank account, or what have you, different ways. And we'll be talking about something that is more important than most important, which is the laws of working systems, where you can use those systems to make at least $3,000 to $5,000 every single month for yourself. And we'll show you people who have used the systems, and we'll also give you an invitation to work with me for a lifetime. And we'll also have the special Q&As where you can ask me questions back and forth, and I'll give you guys a special offer so that you can always work with me. So just in summary, I just want you guys to know that we won't be taking questions in day 1 and day 2, but at the end of day 3, we'll also be taking Q&As. That's when we'll be doing a lot of our Q&As. right? So we won't be asking questions at the end of the webinars and all that. I'll also give you guys a link where you can ask questions on the group immediately after the call so that we can have as many people as possible, because of course there's some people that are not here right now and want to like give them a chance to also ask those questions as well. That's why we'll be using that particular link. So that link will be posted later in the group, and we'll answer most of all your questions. So that's what we're going to be doing for the next 3 days. Now, guys, I need to understand that the goal of this particular workshop is to show you all you need to know about CPA marketing that can help you make your first $300 online and to expose the system to you. But who am I to tell you all these things? And who am I to just come here and say, I want to teach you how to make $500? Now, my name is Mr. Praise Akinlami. I'm the #1 CPA marketing expert in West Africa. The numbers say so. And people normally call me the Profits President. They call me their mentors, and I own what's called CPA Dollar Academy, where I partner with people who want to do CPA and help them make more money for themselves. Then I'm also Mr. Everybody Can Make Money, because I feel that no matter who you are, if you have a working system, you can always make money. Dangote is the billionaire today. If he tells you his exact system that he uses to make money and you have the resources to do so, you will definitely also still make money because he has a working system. Now, I started this business in 2020, and this business has totally changed my life. If you look at the left of your screen, you see a picture of a guy depressed, a guy who does not have purpose, who was looking for that particular system that he's going to implement and make a lot of money and all these kind of things. But he felt that, okay, how exactly can I do this? And he started to look for extra opportunities. And that guy that you see on your screen took the risk, and today he's the guy that you see at the right. And this is exactly my story of how I started CPA marketing, and CPA marketing totally changed my life. I was once like you, looking for that particular business that is going to change my life. Not until I found CPA marketing did my life change. And a lot of people see me today and be like, oh, this guy has money, like he was lucky or whatever. Many people don't even know that I'm just a normal average guy. I literally lost my mom at the age of 6 and went from living from Florida apartment to Florida apartment before I found this opportunity that helped me to over 200 million in 2 years. And I said, okay, if this thing has changed my life so much and somebody actually taught me this particular system, why don't I teach as many as possible this exact same system that is responsible for changing my life? So I said, okay, why don't I teach a lot of people? And I teach on stages, I teach physically and do a lot of things. And this is me teaching some people in Dubai. And you might ask yourself, okay, why is he even teaching people in Dubai? It's because no matter the country that you're in, no matter where it is that you are from or whatever, if you don't have a skill, whether you travel out today, you will still suffer the same suffering that you're suffering here. Right? You still suffer the same suffering that you're suffering here if you don't have a skill. And that's why this is very, very important. In fact, most of my people that I've worked with, they have learned this particular business model and traveled abroad just with the money that they had. So you can go ahead and Google my name, whatever. Let's Google the job, search who is Praise Akinlami, and you're going to see who Praise Akinlami is. You can see here, Arise featured me for helping a lot of Nigerian youths. On Vanguard, there's a mastermind of digital success or whatever, and that is just my way of life, right? Helping people because I have been there. And I indulge you to go and search for me on all platforms. I'm not hiding. I'm not here to sugarcoat anything or whatever. All right. If you Google me now or go and check my social media, you see that I've been helping a lot of people for free. I've been putting a lot of helpful content to as many people as possible. And yeah, I'm still doing that up till today. So you can go ahead and see. I'm followed by Don Jazzy. I'm followed by a co-doctor, just simply because there's a value that I give to the community and everything. So what I'm just trying to tell you is that CPA marketing changed my life, and it can also change your life as well. So guys, I have 2 questions to ask you guys today. How many of you think, or how many of you grew up thinking that money making is hard? If you grew up thinking that money making is hard, tap the love. If you grew up thinking that money making is hard, tap the love, or just type a 1 in the chat. If you grew up thinking that money making is hard, tap the love, and or type a 1 in the chat. Yes, I also grew up thinking that money making was hard. But today I'm going to reveal to you that money making is not hard. It is the same principles. In fact, if the only thing, if you end this particular class right now, at the end of this particular class, if you say, okay, you only want to attend day one, the principles I'm about to teach you, no matter the business you go into, it will always make sense to you. But that I'll explain later. So how many of you know these guys on your screen, and what do you think they do for a living? If you know anybody on your screen here, just type his name and tell me what you think the person does for a living. If you know anybody here, just go ahead and type the person's name and tell me what you think he does for a living. All right, somebody says Sabinus, content creator. Okay. Somebody says Kiki actress. Wow. That's interesting. Okay. Mr. Macaroni, content creator. All our content creators, great. Great. Imo Williams, great. Okay. So I'm going to tell you guys what all those guys do for a living, right? I'm going to tell you guys what they do for a living. I'm going to tell you guys that all of you are totally wrong. But I will explain later and tell you why all of you are totally wrong. Now, this is the part where we do the declaration. At the beginning of most of my classes, I like people to declare what they want to become, right? So just go ahead and type this in the chat and type it, I am a money magnet. Just type, I am a money magnet, and I use a working system to attract wealth. Type in the chat, I am a money magnet, I solve problem, I use a working system to attract wealth to myself. Type in the chat. Just type, I am a money magnet in the chat. Because for you to make wealth with business or anything at all, you need to be a money magnet. And that's what I want to teach you today. How to be what? A money magnet. That's exactly what I want to teach you today. Now, by the end of this training, you would know how money is made, right? You know how simple it is to make money. I'm gonna give you the CPA money formula, teaching you the 3TP system. I'm going to show you why people fail in business and how to avoid them. Because in today's class, I want to set your mind to become a money maker. I'm also going to show you the mindset of CPA money makers, the 3 TPs of making money, and I'm going to tell you what CPA is. We're going to go through different terms in CPA, and we're going to show real life examples of CPA marketing. So let's begin day one. So today we're going to be covering the CPA formula, the formula to making money, like I said later on, the mindset to CPA, the 3 T's, understanding CPA, what CPA exactly is, the 3 steps to win in CPA, and all terms in CPA and real life examples. So let's dive right into the CPA money formula. Let's dive right into the CPA money formula. So how do people actually make money online? That's the first question. How do people actually make money online? So you see, the truth is that you cannot actually make money. You can't make money. You're a bank, or you're not a bank rather, but you can only take money. So the question should not be, how can you actually make money? The question should be, how can you actually take money? So the amount of money you take is directly proportional to the capacity you have. You might want 100,000, but you might not have the capacity to collect 100,000. The amount of money you can take is proportional to who you become. Because if you are a carpenter, you collect carpenter's money. If you are a doctor, you collect doctor's money. Do you understand what I'm saying? And it's also proportional to the action you take. Because you know, take is an action word. So if you want to take money, there has to be an action for that take to occur. As somebody who now has the capacity. So the truth is that rich people create their lives, but poor people think that lives happens to them. Think about it. Because money is actually taken in exchange for services rendered or problem solved. You are going to work, you are offering yourself as a service, you are selling your time, and that is why the work is giving you money. You are selling yam, somebody brings money and you give him yam. That is exchange. Because he had a problem, he needs yam. You had the solution, you have yam. You give him yam, you collect money. So instead of saying, okay, how can I make money? You are saying, what problem can I solve? Who can I help? Which person's life can I make easier? And as a CPA marketer, your job is to partner with the CPA marketing companies and make their life easier by helping them acquire customers. But that is going to be later on. So money making is just money taking for problem solved. So there are 5 steps to making money. Number 1, you need to deprogram your mind. That mind that you had before, that you cannot make a lot of money, delete it. Delete it. I was talking with my friend the other day. I told him, I said, the more money I make, the more the things I thought was true becomes untrue. Because some people's truth is as a result of their position they are right now. Think about it. Then you need to change your identity. Who are you? Because if I ask you, who are you? And you say you're a carpenter, and I ask you, who are you? You say you're a surgeon. The person that is a surgeon will definitely make more money than the person that is a carpenter based on identity. The person that is a surgeon gets surgeon money. The person that is a carpenter gets carpenter money. But what I'm about to teach you will make you more money than the surgeon. Now, the step 3 is to find a way to be valuable and to give value. Anybody can decide to be valuable. Anybody can decide to be valuable. It is a personal decision. Number 4, I'll teach you how to use systems. The failure of usage of systems is the reason why somebody who make money, become rich, and go back to being poor, and even less than he was when he was poor initially. Money making is about using systems that are working so that you can make money repeatedly. The reason why it's called a system is because it has been tested and tried and can run over multiple systems or multiple conditions and still deliver results, because it is a system designed to produce results in a certain way. Then I'll also teach you how to manage money. One of the problems I've had with people who learn CPA is that they made so much money that so much money now became their problem. Because there are some people that if you give them money, they do not know how to manage money. So the CPA marketing system is already so good that I'm sure that you're going to make money. That now created a new problem for me to come and guide you on how to manage money properly. We're going to talk about that as we go on. So what is the money triangle? What is the 3TP? Right? For you to make money in this life, you only need 4 things. You need traffic, you need trust, and you also need tax. The P there is just getting paid or payout. Now, why do I say so? No matter the business you're doing in this life, you need people to see the business, or people need to see the business in order for them to be able to buy. If you set up a shop on top the mountain where nobody can get to, even if I'm seeing the business, or if I'm not able to see what your business has to offer, there is no way that you can make money. So people need to be seeing your product or service and showing interest if you want to make money. Now, if I come to your shop now and I'm interested, but there's how you're talking to me and I'm seeing that you're not trustworthy, if I do not trust you, there's no how I can give you money. You guys trusted me, and that is why you are here today. even if it's the smallest amount of trust. Then for money to be made, something has to be done, and that is the tax. And remember, I told you take is an action word, and that's why money making is a result of steady implementation of working systems. So, like I said earlier on, trust is people who believe in the product, tax is what they must do and what you must do, and payout is you just getting paid from the business. Because I see a lot of people who run a business and not get paid. If you run a business and you're not paid, then you are not a business person. So if today now you, as I watching this video, maybe you're a fashion designer or you are a this, you are a that, and you're not getting paid, bro, you do not have a business if you are not getting paid. What you have is a hobby. Okay, so this is the money triangle. As long as you can get people to see a product, you can get those people to do something and they can trust you, you can always make money for yourself. Now that now asks you that, okay, why exactly do people now fail in business? Now people don't fail in business because they are lazy. Most of them, they fail because they are confused. The market is always noisy. The market is always coming with different new things, new things, new things. And that's why those people who now follow those new things that are coming now also fail, because they end up trying every single thing and fail to focus on one particular working system. And my goal for these 3 days is to show you the one particular working system that has worked for me all my life, like for the last 5 years. And one of the reasons people fail in business is that they fail to invest back into their business. Like what you've done is an investment, so you have to keep on investing into your business if you want to grow in business. And some people fail because of lack of patience and lack of implementation. Remember, you cannot make money, you can only take money. Make it look like magic, but take its action, you doing it, right? And I'm going to drop a video for you guys on when I talk about exactly how white people fail in business. I made that video 5 years ago. In fact, if you saw me then, you will say, wow, this is somebody who is going to become somebody. So remember, guys, to remind me at the end of this particular webinar. Now, so what is the mindset to make money with CPA? Remember, I told you that for you to take money, you need to solve a problem or render a service. And CPA is the same thing. You just need to solve a problem, which is help all these foreign companies get new CPA customers. So let's even go ahead and explain what exactly CPA is. Now, CPA marketing is a business model and is the highest paying type of affiliate marketing, where you partner with companies and carry out tasks for them and get paid a huge commission every 2 weeks or for a lifetime. Because there are some kind of partnership deals you do with these companies and you get paid for the rest of your life. Now, these tasks can be just get an interested customer or to register for the company services and make a sign up or whatever. So CPA marketing is the best and highest type of affiliate marketing. In fact, it's new. I call it the Bitcoin of affiliate marketing because a lot of people are not doing it right now. And there are only 3 steps you need if you want to win in CPA marketing and make your first $3,000. Number one, you need to understand what CPA is. You need to know how money is made with CPA. You need to get deals and get the best deals, because most of all these companies now, because they're partnering with you, doesn't mean they won't take advantage of you. I won't come here and tell you that it's all rosy all through. It is not. But we understand the system in order for it to make it rosy for you. Then you also need to get the best people to your deals so that you can be paid weekly or bi-weekly, and also you can be paid for a lifetime. Now, let me give you guys some real example of what CPA marketing is. Now, I'm sure you've seen videos like this where somebody is making a video like Sabino's right here, and he's doing his joke. He's like, okay, I find this, that, yeah, okay, I be now, yeah. Before you know, now you're going to see a logo down here, and you see something like Octa FX. First, you'll be like, what is Octa FX? Then Sabinus is now going to pause the video, and you now pause the video, and you now come and say, guys, if you this, that, and you want to be making money with the forex market or whatever, click on Octa FX. I trust it. Click on, and all that, and use my referral code or whatever. That right there, what has happened there is CPA marketing, because Sabinus now I've gone to tell people to take an action. for the company. So when they go ahead and download the app, OctaFX or whatever, you as a CPA marketer or Sabinus as a CPA marketer now starts to make money because people are now using the company's services. The other day I was scrolling on Twitter. I saw the video. He posted, he said, get ready for the clash of titans, Spain versus Germany, this, that, and all that. And he now say, join the excitement, use my code, put the code, the video. People will click that link and the video is going to make money. But you don't know this. That is CPA what? Marketing. That is CPA what? Marketing. So let me give you an example of Oga Sabinus, like I was telling you earlier on. So Oga Sabinus now, he partners with this company called OctaFX, right? Oga Sabinus is now a trader. OctaFX is a trading platform. Oga Sabinus now make video and tell people that, oh, OctaFX is a good company, make money with OctaFX. Those people that watch his video will now go and what? Click his link. They'll sign up with his promo code or his referral link or promo link. And some of them will even go ahead and pay money to OctaFX. Because, of course, their services are not free. Then what you don't know is that whatever these people pay, OctaFX is going to pay Sabinus double. Why, you might be asking? Because these people are still always going to come back to buy things from this particular company. So cost per acquisition. Sabinus has helped the companies acquire new customers, and it's very, very simple. You can do this cost per acquisition with your phone. You don't need to know anybody. You don't need to have to be Sabinus. If I'm communicating, type a 1 in the chat. If I am communicating, type a 1 in the chat. All right. So there are different terms you need to know about CPA marketing. Now, number one is what is called a CPA. Now, a CPA is simply called cost per action. And some companies and some brokers, usually like to call the commission that they give to you. Sometimes they call it a CPA as well. They call the commission they give to you, they just call it a CPA as well. So some people can say a CPA is a commission. So don't get confused. But if they are calling CPA commission, that means they're talking specifically about CPA what? Commission. Now, there's also something called FTD. Now, FTD is what is called first time deposit. Hope you guys are taking notes. Oh, don't worry, I'm going to even give you guys the workbook. I explain all these things in the workbook, so you don't have to stress yourself. Right? There's something called FTD. Okay. Now, if some companies can decide that, okay, we're only going to pay you for the first time somebody does an action, but we're going to pay you a large percentage. So they can even pay you up to 20 to 150%, up to 200% commissions. Now, commission, on the other hand, is basically the amount of payment that the company gives you for your CPA services. That's why some companies will call it CPA, right? Now, there's something called traffic. So like I said, traffic means that people are seeing your product or services. So how many people are seeing your product or services? You understand? That's what is called what? Traffic. Now, traffic sources is where are they seeing the product? So are they seeing it through Facebook? Are they seeing it through Google? Are they seeing it through normal content that you're posting on Instagram? Or do you have a website so that as they are Googling your website pops up first? That's what traffic sources means. So geo now is these people that are seeing your product, where are they? Are they in Europe? Are they in UK? Are they in US? Are they in Nigeria? Where are they? That's what geo means. Then there's also KYC, which simply means know your customer. There is also what we call deals, which is what you'll be doing with most of all these companies, right? Then there's also the companies. Everybody knows what companies means. So let me give you some real life examples of CPA marketing and some deals. Let me give you some real life example of CPA marketing and some CPA deals. Now, I want you guys to follow me now. So let me go back to that particular slide. Have you guys seen where an artist, let me show you something. Have you guys seen where an artist, let me say MC Lively, so you can see that he has posts on his Instagram, he has a link in his bio, but you can see he has 1x bet here. You can see he has 1x bet here in his story, right? What does that mean? He has partnered with 1x bet. And anybody who comes to have any service or do any tax in 1x bet is going to make money. Without being MC Lively, you can also use social media. You can use your WhatsApp. You can use your Facebook and make money partnering with 1x bet, partnering with Octa. You can make money partnering with any company. In fact, I'll tell you the companies that you can partner with today and make a lot of money for yourself. And you're not going to be betting, you'll not be trading, you'll not do anything, nothing. You just have to attract them using the system I'm going to be teaching you in these 3 days. So let me even see another person, and maybe I'll even see a direct example. Let me try Sydney Tucker. Okay, Sydney Tucker has removed this thing. Let me see. Machala. Yeah, exactly. So this one now, he even partner with the herbal company. Partner with the herbal company. You can still do that as well. You can say another one, 1x bet. All right. So they have partnered with these companies. If you go back to our example, this is Davido. Let me see if you can zoom in. Let me see. This is Davido. Make this larger so that you guys can see it clearly. He said, "Get ready for the clash of titans. Spain versus Germany. Don't miss." Oh shit. Get ready for the clash of titans. Spain versus Germany. Don't miss a second of the action, especially with 1x bet offering high odds. Join the excitement now by signing up with my code Davido1, and let's get this win together. Number one, you might ask yourself, okay, why is Davido asking people to sign up on 1x bet when we all know that Davido will not even do betting in the first place? That is because 1x bet has partnered with Davido. And as people sign up, OneXBet make money, and the video makes money as well. And what you don't even know is that, let's assume that plenty people came in through, even not even plenty people say there's one that a few people will even come in, and let's say they have to pay the video 200% of whatever they use, of whatever the transaction that they do. That means if they transact $1,000, the video makes times two, $2,000. That is how good CPA is. Now, when I show you guys these deals, and when we're applying for the deals, you guys are going to be very, very surprised as to how these deals are in your front, but you're not really seeing them. But today, I just want you guys to understand what CPA is. I want you guys to have the general mental understanding of what CPA is and the concept behind it. Cost per action. You partner with a company, for example, the video partners with OneXBet, and you help them acquire new customers using social media. When I led this business, I was using my phone in a flooded apartment. All right, using social media, and you getting paid. Simple business model. Simple business model. Simple business what? Model. And I'm just grateful to God for giving me the opportunity to spread this word, because, man, there are a lot of people that need this empowerment. And I wish I could do it for totally free, but a lot of people don't value what they do not pay for. A lot of people don't value what they do not pay for. All right? So it's an amazing opportunity that you have to take as serious as possible. For example, now Sabino's here, partners with this particular company, OctaFX. He makes all these videos and tells you about OctaFX, because, like I said earlier on, what concerns a comedian with OctaFX? That's because he is being paid to do it. And you can also do the same thing without being Sabino's. And that's what I'll be showing you guys in day 2 and in day 3. Using your social media, your WhatsApp, your Instagram, your TikTok, to make a lot of money for yourself. Who's getting value in today's class? If you have been getting value, just type or 2 in the chat. If you have been getting value, just type or 2 in the chat. If you have been getting value, just type or 2 in the chat. Lovely. So remember, I'm going to be sending you guys the workbook. Make sure that you go through the workbook. There's going to be assignments in the workbook, because at the beginning of tomorrow's class, I'm going to ask you guys if you have done the assignment and get feedback from all of you. This is, like I told you, this is a climb my shoulders workshop. So if you are not willing to climb my shoulder, you will probably not go very far. Because in this CPA business, I have longer legs than you. All right, so we also covered CPA, what CPA is, what FCD is, commission, traffic sources, where you're getting your traffic, which is geo, KYC, offers, deals, and companies. And I've shown you guys real life examples of CPA and CPA marketing deals. So in summary today, we've also talked about the money formula, the 3 TPs, making money, what CPA marketing is, real life examples of CPA marketing. And here is your assignment. Now, we've covered a lot today already. Like, look at all the real life examples I've given to you. So your assignment is that you guys need to go and rewatch this training so that you have a soaking understanding. The reason why I like day 1 to be very, very short and sweet and speak and span is so that you guys have a chance to go through the workbook. Because day 2 is going to be bombarded. So you need to be able to soak this knowledge into your head from day 1. So you guys must also go and give me a list of 5 other celebrities that you have seen doing CPA. A few other celebrities that they also call it brand deals. That thing where they will sign with a brand and tell you that, oh, this thing is sponsored by this person. Can you come? So to patronize the company, that is called a brand deal, is a form of CPA. And you're also going to list some other companies that you feel are involved in in CPA. So all those companies that you see, that when you're watching a video that will pop up and the person that is saying the thing is going to start calling name, you have to like notice all these things as a form of CPA. And you have to check if your favorite celebrities has ever done CPA and know which companies they have done it with. And you're also going to show me other kinds of companies I did not mention. So we're going to discuss this tomorrow. But first and foremost, I want you guys to research everything. So I want to show you guys why this thing I'm telling you to do is super important. So let me just share some testimonies of some people who have done CPA and how much they have made. In fact, I'm going to like go into my current academy where people share results and show you some of all these particular things, right? So you can see this particular guy. You can see how much he made over what is it here? $1,347 that he made for himself. You can see this particular guy here, $571 made for himself. You can see somebody buying a MacBook with this particular business. This is a withdrawal of $1,350. You can see the another withdrawal again, right? So this is what I want to teach you. This is the life-changing things I want to expose to you in these 2 days. This is another person made over $720 for himself in a particular week. Just be doing the conversion and multiplying everything by 1,600. And you understand how powerful this particular business model that I'm sharing with you is, right? And look at this another person, the $1,350 made as well. And it's just so many testimonies. And if you take this thing seriously, you make so much money that people are going to, in fact, your only problem will be that you probably maybe see if you are really who you say you are, because you're going to be doing everything you say you do. You're going to be accomplishing everything you want to accomplish, and overall, you'll be making like a whole shitload of money for yourself, right? You're making a whole shitload of money for yourself. So, thank you guys for coming on the webinar. Thank you guys for coming on the training. Tomorrow we shall be covering how to get high CPA deals and how to get people to your deals. We'll also be covering types of CPA deals, and I'll be showing you the different companies and all that. Like I told you, the one is for us to get to introduce ourselves and get to know what CPA entails and everything around it. We'll also be talking about account setup and registration, and I'll be showing you my exact CPA deals. I'll show you how to do tax and how to get people to your deals using social media and without running any single advertising. I'll be showing you different types of tax and the highest paying types of tax in CPA marketing. And I also teach you how to get people to your deals without spending a dime, right? Right. And I also show you how to attract the best people to your deals and how to create a simple CPA system to make a lot of money. So see you guys tomorrow. If you've been getting value in this particular class, type value in the chat. If you've been getting value in this particular class, type value in the chat. Woo! All right. Any Fomi says she's been getting value. Victor says he's been getting value. Victor from Facebook. Scaling says he's been getting value. Hezekiah says he's been getting value. You guys have not seen anything yet. Tomorrow, when we start to go into the getting of the deals, is going to be mind-blowing. So please do not forget, we're going to be, I love how punctual you guys were. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for coming on the call. Like, in fact, we had 90% attendance rate, 90% attendance rate, which is actually amazing. And tomorrow, I hope everybody will be here because I'm going to be sharing the real source where we're going to be breaking down the companies that you can start partnering with today and how to get deals with these particular companies. Guys, I'm telling you, this is the best decision you've made in your life. In your life, this is the best decision you've made. And tomorrow, I'm going to show you how to negotiate deals, what deals to do. Bro, it's going to be certainly amazing. So please do not miss tomorrow class, and I will join you in the class. So as we conclude, just go ahead and type, I will not miss in the chat. Type I will not miss in the chat. Type I will not miss in the chat as we end it for the day. All right. Type I will not miss in the chat. 8 p.m. tomorrow. 8 p.m. tomorrow. Woo! I love the energy. 8 p.m. tomorrow. The two is going to be crazy and it's going to be longer. So don't come here. And this one is because today is Friday. I know a lot of people are back from work. They might be exhausted and all that. So I said to make this one shorter. But tomorrow, day 2, Saturday, make sure your phone is charged. Make sure you're ready. Because what after day 2, you will get a shift in your mind that you never understood that you had. Lovely. So good night, everybody. Good night, everybody. Take care of yourself and stay blessed, guys. Stay blessed.